There are 6 core pillars your business needs for you to scale profitability and scale yourself out of the day-to-day weeds. The pillars are strategy, leadership, team, systems, communication, and data. When you have these 6 pillars, think of it as like the foundation of a house. The deeper the foundation, the taller the building is able to grow and the more resistant it is to the gusts of winds and the storms that would otherwise knock it over. These 6 pillars make up what we call the Spyglass Method, which is how we transform the operations of our clients' businesses. So let's break it down. The first pillar is strategy. The thing I always say with strategy is that no all-star athlete can run a race if you don't tell them where the finish line is. Your team might be all-star athletes, but it probably feels like they're dragging their feet, they're reactive, they're waiting for you to come up with the next great idea, and you wish that instead of being this like ball and chain behind you, that they would run alongside you. But the challenge is, have you told them where the finish line is? Strategy is how we align all of our team's actions so that they run with us and we're able to get to where we're trying to go faster because we're not the only ones figuring out how to run the race. The second pillar is leadership. If you are truly trying to scale yourself out of the day-to-day weeds of the business, someone's got to be down there. Someone's got to be making decisions. Someone's got to be assigning tasks and holding your team accountable to them. And if it's not a leader, it's going to be you. It will always come back to you. So do you have a leadership team that you trust? Do you have a leadership team that you've empowered to make decisions without you? Even decisions that you wouldn't always agree with, but you know that they're in the best interest of the company. Do you have a management team that is better in their roles than you would be and are bringing experience and expertise to the role? Absolutely essential if you ever want to scale and if you ever want to exit your business that is going to be absolutely huge. The third pillar is team. Here's a fun fact. High performance teams are literally 2.1x more productive than your average mid-performance team. What that means is that you could literally get twice the amount of revenue out of the same group of people. And what's incredible about that is that it won't cost you anything more. You don't have to pay them anything more to get higher levels of performance. You actually need to learn how to lead and build a team where people want to bring their best performance to the table. That's the secret of high performance leadership, is how do we create a team that's maximizing the revenue, the innovation, the creativity, the critical problem solving every single day that they could be bringing to the table. Pillar number 4 is communication. Communication is how information and data flows through your business. Are you spending 30 hours a week on Slack and meetings? That is time wasted. That's time talking that instead could be time spent making your company money. And if you have a team meeting with 10 people on it every single week, that is 10 people's time that is instead being wasted that you're paying for, instead could be making you money. So is the communication in the business as streamlined, as dialed in as possible? Are we talking the least amount? And when we talk, it's highly valuable and it's moving the business forward, because otherwise, I promise you, you're wasting time, you're wasting money, and you're costing yourself profit and growth. The 5th pillar is systems. Obviously, this is what we all think of when we think of operations, right? This is SOPs and processes. These days, it's AI. And how do we bring AI into our systems so that our team is supercharged and as productive as possible? Are your systems creating an ecosystem where every single person on your team is set up for success to do their best work as productively as possible every day? That's the job of operations. And to be very clear, building the systems of your business, not your job. That is the job of your operator. And if you don't have an operator, check out my other content where I talk all about what is an operator, how to find them, and why they are so critical for you to scale the best and most profitable version of your company. And then last and not least, we've got data. I always say that trying to scale a company without data is like driving a car next to a cliff with a blindfold on. You just have no idea where the cliff edge is. It's too terrifying for you to go very fast. Taking the blindfold off is data. It's giving you visibility into what is actually happening in the day-to-day of my business. Where is the cliff edge? What are the risks? What's not working? And what do I need to do to fix it? The more visibility you have, the better decisions you make. Hormozi has this great quote, I don't make better decisions than anybody else, I just have better data. So if you want to move faster, further, and take the blindfold off while you do it, data is the only way. So these are the 6 pillars. We got strategy, we got leadership, team, communication, systems, and data. When you have all 6, you've created a foundation of your business that can scale, grow, and in fact, the day-to-day of that company can run without you. Miss any one of these 6 or fail to pour into it as your company grows, and the first gust of wind is going to threaten to knock your house down. If you want my full deep dive into these 6 core operational pillars, go ahead, check out my free ebook where I break it all down, as well as the common mistakes and the common successes that I see within each of these across the hundreds of entrepreneurs that we work with. DM me the code word guide and I'll shoot it your way. If you want more content like this, including future deep dives into each of these core operational pillars, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you on the next one.